Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we complete a bracket challenge designed to determine the worst trend in bourbon. My name is Miss Beka Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, along with our special guests, Luke Otero, Jason Browner, and Darren MacLeod.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Howdy. Hey, everybody.
Hey. So, yeah, we're going to go through a bracket challenge. I put this one together. A lot of times we utilize, articles we see online and stuff like that. I just put together what I think are some of the worst trends going on in the world of bourbon. We've got them bracketed, and we will see how it goes. We'll see what we think is the worst one of the bunch. That's going to be the goal. And it's not usually we're playing for the best. This is going to be which is the worst of the worst. So we'll do that after the break. For right now, Darren said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, Darren?
So a couple weeks ago, I heard that Disneyland or Disney World, one of them, is putting in a tattoo shop for the Disney adults that keep going down there.
Oh, God.
Right. And I would like to know, on a scale from 0 to 100, how much you would be called a Disney adult. I think I know most of the answers.
Oh, okay.
So what are your thoughts on the tattoo shop?
Okay, but this is the question is just about Disney itself, right? Or is it about the tattoo shop? Yeah, it's just about Disney itself. So, there are people who are not interested or maybe even hate Disney. That would be a 0 all the way up to 100 if you're one of those people where every vacation is going to Disney. You love Disney. As an adult, you wear Disney apparel all the time. Everything about you.
$700 for a tattoo of Olaf or something.
Right, and then when you get down there, you do all the Disney character breakfasts, even though your kids are out of the house at this point and stuff. So that's like the two extremes. Can't stand it, and all of us, I would assume, fall somewhere in the middle. But so where are we at? Throw out their number and explain why.
I'm right in the middle.
Okay.
I enjoy going there, but I'm not going to dive in the hole and do a tattoo, wear the clothes, do this, do that. But I do have granddaughters, and I enjoy going. So
okay, what's the number? 50? An even 50, or is it?
I'm 50. Yeah.
50. Okay, he hits right halfway in there, so he's 50. All right, Beka.
Well, today I watched 2 Disney movies.
Okay.
I watched both Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella today.
Okay.
But it's a Sunday, so I just turned on something that was it was like whatever I turn on, right?
Right.
Were you feeling extra pretty?
I was feeling pretty. I I've seen a lot. I grew up on all Disney movies, and this is not obviously including all things that Disney's brought into their realm.
Right.
Of things. Like this does not include Marvel. This does not
Star
include
Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like I don't include those into my Disney stuff.
Right.
Like, I'm a big Disney person. I watch so much Star Wars. I do watch a lot of Star Wars, but I don't include that in Disney, although they do own it now. I do own a pair of Minnie Mouse ears, and if I do attend one of the Disney parks, I will wear my Minnie Mouse ears because I think it's funny. I don't do it because I'm like, I'm Minnie Mouse. I do it because I think it's funny. And it's a little bit of like mockery almost about it because it's just like kind of stupid. But so I'm probably like a 70, 75, I'd say.
All right.
Okay. Well, that's pretty good. All right.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Jason, how about you?
An absolute 0.
0.
Hates everything Disney.
I'm
Really?
not. No. I mean, when we were a kid, I guess, on network TV, the wonderful world of Disney, and all the fireworks would go off, I guess that was pretty cool when I was. But I would never go to Disney. My wife had
You
mentioned.
wouldn't go to Epcot? Epcot's owned by Disney. That's like one of the best places to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard, but I don't. I'm just not going.
I mean, I'm not going to Disney World, but I go to Epcot and wear my ears at Epcot.
Okay.
No, but I don't know. My wife had threatened we were going to go take the kids to Disney, and I was like, I'm not going. So
Not
you
going.
can take whoever you want to take.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
out completely.
You're out. You're out.
I don't know. I've heard some nightmare stories, and I'm out.
Okay.
Completely drank the
There he
Kool-Aid.
is.
All right. All right. For me, Disney, low on the scale, but don't hate it. And the parks, particularly Epcot, is nice and fun to go to. And I'd like to go back to those at some point. Maybe just the warden and I. So I'm going to say I score a 37. A 37. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
All right. All right. How about you, Darren?
So I'm torn because even the new Disney movies that didn't come out when I was a child, I still know like a lot of the story and I've watched them several times. But I have never been to Disneyland and I never want to go. But I think that's mostly because of the people. But I would definitely go to like Animal Kingdom and Epcot. So I'm gonna say I'm pretty high also. Not quite as high as Beka because I won't be wearing ears.
It's hilarious to wear the ears. Not like literally, they'll just put a smile on your face. I swear to God.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, and then someone will get a picture of it and it'll be all I hear about.
Orlando, because it was funny. Like I woke up in the morning and my friend, like one of my girlfriends had stayed with me because she didn't drink. I did drink. So she drove me around. It was fantastic. We went to Epcot. I drank all around the world in Epcot with my ears on.
Here's my surprise face.
Huh? I passed out. I woke up
God.
naked and just like grabbed all the sheets and was like answering the door with like room service, like ears on and like pretty much a toga. I mean, hilarious. It's a blast. And also, Darren, you have to go to Epcot because Epcot is the best. The Food and Wine Festival, which is happening right now-ish, like it goes on for like a month and a half. Most fun you can fucking have. You drink around everywhere in the world. You eat everywhere in the world. You get absolutely tanked.
Okay.
And it is so much fun.
There you go.
Swear to
No, that
God.
sounds
I've
like a
gone
good idea.
3 times by accident. I didn't know it was happening like that. And so I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going again. Best time ever.
There you go.
But I would
There
say
you go.
my number is a 68.
68.
Lock in
That's
right
all right.
there.
Okay.
All right.
All right. There you go. There you go.
We
All
can-
right.
I would think about getting a tattoo there just because like it'd be cool.
God.
Oh, I have one tattoo and I got it at Disney World. Yeah, I paid $10,000 for it.
Yeah, you know that shit's
Ah.
expensive.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like a good plan at all, Darren. All right.
Well,
On that note, it is time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Let's start with Beka. She went last time. She should go first this time.
All right. That's appropriate because I am drinking a bottle that has my face on it.
There you go.
I've got some of Deer Hammer's hickory smoked whiskey.
Okay. Oh, that's really good. Really good. So there you go. All right. That's our lead. Jason, you still doing samples? What do you got there?
I'm kind of looking around. I don't know whether I should take a dive on this one and try to go for the next one.
I think that was pretty good. That's going to be tough to beat.
That's what I'm looking at. I've got 2 in the bullpen. I'm just going to go with the Old Forester 86 with the screw cap.
Screw cap.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take a dive on this one.
All right. All right. Looks like you're ready to go, Darren. What do you got?
I've got some Smoke Wagon Uncut the Younger.
No.
Nope.
Becca's got the lead
Typical
clearly.
Darren. Yep.
Yeah, a dud. Yep. All right. Luke, what do you got?
I've got some Jack Daniels 12-year-old.
Okay.
Nope.
No, not enough to overtake the lead. I've got Neely here. This is Autumn Vanilla.
Ooh.
Former ABV Network barrel pick. Here we go. No, nothing really there. Beka, you clearly won, so there you go. Cheers.
Clearly.
Beka.
Cheers.
All right. We'll take a quick break, and then when we come back, it's bracket challenge time. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. We're also sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop focuses exclusively on barrel picks. It's the job of owners Steve Akeley and Jim Fosnat to seek out distilleries that are making the best whiskey in the world, taste through their barrels, and select the ones that are off-profile in the best way possible. They have high standards and refuse to allow anything into their store other than something they would be proud to have their name on. This leads to some really awkward conversations with distilleries that can't make it, but they do it for you, their customers. Learn more about what is going on at their St. Louis-based store by heading over to abvbarrelshop.com. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at neelyfamilydistillery.com.
This is Denny Kennard, and my altar drinking Edo is Freddie Miller. I'll drink to that.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're doing a bracket challenge to figure out the worst trend in bourbon.
Yes, we are. So, I've got a list of trends here, and these are the bad ones, and we're going to be trying, again, when you vote, you're voting for which one you think is worse. Remember that. So, the challengers are as follows: celebrity bourbon, rapid aging, staves in the bottle, creating false shortages, flavored bourbon, canned bourbon cocktails, $250 to $500 retail bourbon, and finally, crazy stickers on the bottle. This is how it's going to play out. They were randomly organized here, and it's going to be crazy stickers on the bottle. We'll take on $250 to $500 retail bourbon. Celebrity bourbon will take on staves in the bottle. Creating false shortages will take on flavored bourbon. And finally, rapid aging takes on canned bourbon cocktails. All of these are horrific to me, so I kind of hate them all, actually. So we should just end this and make them all an 8-way tie for the worst. So, but we're going to play the game. We're going to try it. So, Darren, you're going to be first. Again, you're telling us what you think is worse out of these two: crazy stickers on the bottle or $250 to $500 retail bourbon. What do you think is a worst trend?
I would say the $250 to $500 because it's just ridiculous that people think they need to spend that much to get good bourbon. There's tons of better stuff out there.
Okay. Luke, what do you think out of those two?
So it's the high price tag or which one?
Crazy stickers on the bottle, like the guy got sued with the Bob Baffert one. Horsey sauce.
I kind of like that one.
Same.
I don't think he liked it. Whoever designed it after they got done with that, they lost a bunch of money on that thing.
The $250, $500 retail bourbon. It's part of the popularity of bourbon. I mean, it's there. It's part of it.
Okay.
We don't like it, so I'll go with that.
Okay.
Retail bourbon.
Okay. So up 2-0 is $250 to $500 retail bourbon. Worst trend so far. Jason, what do you think?
Well, as Rebecca brought up at the beginning of this episode, isn't there a sticker of her on the bottle or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's yeah.
Would that count as one of these crazy side
It
stickers?
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't vote against that.
Yeah.
So I'll have to go with the $250 to $500 retail bourbon, which is absolutely ridiculous.
All right. So that is going to move on. All right. Next up is celebrity bourbon or those staves in the bottle. Oh, man, it's just amazing. Staves in the bottle. Look at it. It's aging as it goes. So, Luke, you're up next. Celebrity bourbon or staves in the bottle, which is a worse trend?
I have not seen many staves in the bottle, but I'm not.
Oh, it's coming. Get ready. It's all over here.
Yeah. I just have a real issue with celebrity bourbon because most of these celebrities don't even get behind the product. They don't know what it is.
Right.
And it's not even probably a bourbon. But they're calling it bourbon. So celebrity bourbon, Steve.
Okay. Jason, what do you think? What's a worse trend, celebrity bourbon or staves in the bottle?
Well, with what we do, Steve, over there at Buzzard's Roost, I'm going to have to say staves in the bottle. It just doesn't really pan out like it's supposed to.
Right. Because what bothers him here is he's a bit of a celebrity, and it's hey,
may or may not have a whiskey brand.
Yeah, shit we eat. So he's not voting against that one. He's like, you know who I am. All right, fair enough, Jason. I get it. All right, Becca, you're next, and here's where we're at. It's tied up. Worst trend: celebrity bourbon and staves in the bottle are tied one apiece.
As a celebrity on a bottle, I obviously can't, can't vote against that. I also do not like the celebrity bourbon bullshit because Luke is correct.
Right.
There's one in particular where they add brown sugar to the bourbon and it's only 60 fucking proof.
All right.
That doesn't sound like it's bourbon. But I'll tell you what, those fucking staves piss me off.
I know, me too.
It pisses me off. They both piss me off, but I think that the staves in the bottle.
I hate both of these very much.
I think the staves piss me off more because there is more celebrity brands that I almost just don't care about the celebrity brands, but I care enough to really hate the staves in a bottle.
Okay.
So
that means
I gotta go staves in the bottle.
Staves in the bottle is up 2-1. I'm next, and I'm going to tie this thing back up because I think staves in the bottle is a novelty that is viewed as a novelty even by the people that are getting them, and they're going to get tired of it because it's so stupid. There'll always be celebrity bourbon. There's going to be more and more getting, because I think bourbon's going to continue to trend. It's going to continue to get hot, and I think more people will be like, I should get my name on a brand. So I think I don't think that's going away. I think we're stuck with celebrity bourbon, and so that one angers me more. Again, these are both terrible, but that's my take. So Darren, it comes down to you now. You're the tiebreaker. Celebrity bourbon or staves in the bottle? What's worse?
So the way I'm going to look at this is at least celebrity bourbon has a way of getting people that don't like bourbon into the industry, and then we can fix them once they come into
You're not going to like it, though. That's my problem is they try and they're like, this is shit. This is why I don't. That's right. This is why I don't like bourbon. But go ahead. You get your own opinion.
But
you
as wrong as it may be. As wrong as it may be.
Also, I hope you don't mind getting a pay cut.
It is a marketing tool that celebrities are using, and we can fix their mistakes later. Because we all have experienced people that are like, oh, I only drink this. But people will like whatever their person, like their celebrity that they like. They'll like that at least a little bit. And so there's talking room. There's a starting point. The staves in a bottle is all they do is they take cheap ass whiskey and they throw that stave in there and they hope it makes it better or that people just buy it because of the novelty. The staves in the bottle drive me nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not good. Every single one of them I've had, and people keep bringing them into the damn tasting bar for us to try.
Yeah,
it's like, no.
They're like, try this. Look what I got. And I mean, I don't. And because it's also bulletproof. If you own that company and someone says, I tried your product, it's bad. They're like, just buy another one. You know, sometimes wood's a natural element, and sometimes I get it. It's going to go bad. We apologize. Just stick with us, and then I'm sure the next one will be great. I could terrible trend. But celebrity bourbon's worse. But in this case, staves in the bottle moves on. All right, next one is creating false shortages, kind of a marketing thing. We certainly see that in the world of bourbon. Oh, you can't buy it. You can't even find this product, and then you go to the grocery store. It's everywhere. They don't sell at the liquor stores though. or flavored bourbon. Flavored bourbon. What is the worst of those two trends? Round number 3, up first is Jason. False shortages or flavored bourbon?
Well, I absolutely hate flavored bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
But the creating false shortages is kind of bullshit. But I hope that I would think that the consumer can see through that a little better than that. That this is, or at least I would be hopeful that the consumer could see through that. I think once you start drinking flavored whiskey, you're fucked. You're beyond my help. I can't help you. But the people that I think the normal people will realize these shortages are full of shit. So, flavored, I'm out.
Flavored's worse. Okay. All right. Next up in round number 3 is Miss Beka Sue.
I mean, flavored bourbon that's not even real.
Right.
Like you can't flavor bourbon.
Right.
That's a falsity here.
Mhm.
And so that is worse.
That's worse.
Because you're literally it's not fucking bourbon anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You can't flavor your bourbon.
Flavor your bourbon. All right. I do think that there is a play for bourbon, especially if it's labeled correctly. It is not bourbon, but it is bourbon that has been flavored. For the gateway thing Darren was talking about with the last one, I think that there's also some people who flavor a bourbon with natural products, and those can be okay versus the ones that are created in a lab. But the creating false shortages is a pain in the ass. But overall, you know what? If I could get rid of flavored bourbon, I would. So, and that's the way the trend seems to be going. So I'm going flavored bourbon. We're going to mean that one moves on as the worst of the two. All right. Well, next up, rapid aging or canned bourbon cocktails. Gosh, I hate both of these so much. All right. Miss Beka Sue, you're first.
I fucking hate canned cocktails. I think
Me
that
too.
they're horrible. I get sick off them because there's always like fake artificial flavoring, and it always says it's not, but that's weird because I'm allergic to artificial flavoring and I get sick off these things every time. But
That's when you drink like 30 of them.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
She
it's
drinks
so
30 and gets
strange. It's so
gets-
weird how that happens.
Yeah.
But rapid aging,
Ugh.
fuck off. Like,
Right.
just fuck's
sake.
Like, yeah, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's just, I mean,
Yeah.
that pisses me
Yeah.
the fuck off.
Me too.
That pisses
too.
me the fuck off. I'm sorry that you have to wait.
Yeah.
Sorry you have to wait for it to actually get good. And then it's always, no, this actually works fantastic.
We found a better way. This is what I don't like is they say we found a better way.
this way.
It's the
No,
future
not.
of whiskey.
It's not. It's nothing. It's terrible.
Fuck off with your fucking
So rapid aging, Becca?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll just drink canned cocktails and I'll die. I'll literally
Right.
die of like allergic reaction.
I hate canned cocktails, and it's a bad one. But there's, in my mind, rapid aging is just an abomination, and I hate how they always try to tell you it's better and they found a better way, and no, they haven't. The way is the way that we've always made it, and rapid aging sucks, and I'm voting for rapid aging. So there you go. That's my point there. Darren, what do you think? Rapid aging or canned bourbon cocktails? What is worse?
I think I would rather be Lenny and hate sandwiches than drink anything that was rapidly aged. Get that bullshit out of here.
Yep, rapid aging. Okay.
Oh,
All right, our final four looks like this. $250 to $500 retail bourbon. Staves in the bottle. Flavored bourbon or rapid aging. That's going to be our final four. I'm up first, round number 5. What do I think is worse? $250 to $500 retail bourbon or staves in the bottle. If there is something that is incredibly special and there's a reason for it to be $250 to $500, I can see justifying that price. I can't see justifying staves in the bottle, so I think that's a worse trend. I'm going to say staves in the bottle is worse for me. That's what I'm going to say. Darren, what do you think?
The only thing I want floating in my whiskey is a little bit of barrel ash. And so staves in the bottle is out.
Staves in the bottle. All right, Luke, here's where we're at. What do you think is worse, $250 to $500 retail bourbon or staves in the bottle?
this is easy. Stays in the bottle. I mean, geez, it's another gimmick, and it's going to be gone.
I know. I hope it's gone soon, but it's there now for sure. So staves in the bottle. All right. Next up, round number 6, flavored bourbon or rapid aging. Which is the worst of those two? Darren, you're first.
That's a hard one. They both do inhumane things to whiskey, but I think I'm gonna have to go with rapid aging.
Rapid aging. Luke, what do you think? Rapid aging or flavored bourbon?
Oh, God. They're both equally bad. Steve, you put a really good shitty list together.
He did. He put a really shitty list together.
These are bad trends. These are all bad trends. None of these are good for bourbon.
Yeah. I'm like Beka. She could not articulate it better. Rapid aging just is horrible.
Yeah, rapid aging. Rapid aging's up 2-0. Jason, what do you think? Flavored bourbon or rapid aging? Which is worse out of those two? And you're not endorsing the other one, by the way.
Right.
So it's not like, okay, well, he likes the other one. No.
Lose situation.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I mean, they're both so bad but the staves in the bottle like if you were going to build your pipe dreams on something.
Well, but this, staves in the bottle's coming up, but this is right now. It's flavored bourbon versus rapid aging.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, right. Flavored bourbon.
Yeah.
But flavored bourbon is just I can't do that. Even though I can see where people might have a dream about rapid aging. Oh yeah, but flavored is it's complete shit from the get-go. I mean, there's not even an attempt to try to sway somebody with flavored bourbon. Like rapid aging, they can tell you some kind of bullshit story that ends in bullshit, and you're like, okay, well, I can drink something over here while this guy's telling me all this bullshit. But you never get to the flavor. I mean, you're not even going to get to it. So I'm against the flavor.
Flavored. Okay. Flavored has life in this game now. Rapid aging is up 2-1, but flavored has life. Beka, you're next.
So it's rapid aging against flavored bourbon.
Against flavored bourbon, yeah.
Here's the thing is rapid aging is worse because of the fact that it's something that will trick the consumer into thinking that that's something that's a good thing.
Right.
I mean, the people that drink flavored whiskey, they fucking drink flavored whiskey. That's just what they do. They can't drink stuff that's.
We're not going to win them over.
We cannot win them over.
We hate them.
Yes, that's exactly right. But
we hate them.
and those aren't even the people I want to talk to. Anyways, like if that's what you like, if they're like, oh, I love this fucking flavor. I'm like, okay,
I know there's going to be a cherry cough drop flavored.
I know
Buzzard
who
Drew's
you
coming out
are,
soon.
and I know who you are, and I know how to talk to you because that's what you like. You just like some shitty flavored stuff. And that's fine. I fully support that you like that. That's fine. But the people that like rapid aging are literally delusional.
Right.
They're fucking delusional.
Yeah.
These are people that think the earth is flat.
Right.
And I'm a conspiracy theorist, all right? But that's not even like there's things that are like, no, that's you have gone too far.
Right.
You cannot just fuck off. Okay. So that's how I feel about rapid aging. Fuck off. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't even talk to you. It's not worth my time to even try to talk to you into the fact that that's stupid because you won't believe me.
Right.
And also not most, but people that drink flavored stuff, they can be swayed to the side of, oh, I do actually, know what? I used to drink flavored stuff. And then I grew the fuck up.
Right. Yeah.
To me, the Church of Scientology is rapid aging. That's it.
Right. And we'll never win them over into true bourbon, I don't think, because they're going to be used to paying, $30. I mean, the rapid aging stuff. Well, believe me, if you're paying more than $30 for any bottle of bourbon that's been rapid aged, you're insane because they're cheating the system. You got people who've got stuff in a rick house for 5, 8 years, 10 years longer, and if you're deciding what to pick up and you pick up that rapid aging stuff should be like $7. That's what it should cost a bottle. And it's still, I wouldn't buy it at that, but yeah. So
the same amount of time it takes for a month, for the amount of months it's in the rapid aging process is how much it should cost per dollar.
Right. Exactly. There should be some federal legislation that does that. So yeah,
it's $6.
It aged for 6 months. It's $6.
$6.
Oh, $6. Yeah. Awesome. All right. The last round. This is going to be an interesting one. Staves in the bottle or rapid aging. Which is worse out of those two? Two just terrible choices here. But I think there's one that's even worse. But Luke, what do you think? No, 'cause it makes you feel bad because you're like.
I hope that everyone's just angry sitting here.
Yeah. Because I don't want to be associated with, oh, well, you endorsed that. You didn't vote for that. But shit, these are all terrible.
We don't endorse anything. Let's do this first. Preface this with, we as the ABV network do not endorse any fucking thing on this list at all. There's nothing on this list that we enjoy, that we support. We may buy a bottle for over $250. That's actually the only one on that list that we do maybe will possibly do. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, I could buy something with a crazy sticker, not because of the sticker. If it happens to be something where
stickers are fun.
It could happen.
Stickers are fine.
I like the crazy stickers.
Yeah,
okay.
stickers are fine.
All right. Staves in the bottle rapid aging.
There's two things on the list that we're okay with.
Maybe okay with.
After Becca's disclaimer on behalf of us, I'm going to stick to rapid aging. I just think that is just the biggest farce that is being implemented in the bourbon industry right now.
Yeah. All right. Rapid aging is up 1-0 as the worst thing in bourbon in terms of trends. Jason, what do you think?
Well, since flavored whiskey's out of there already, I'm going to have to go with the rapid aging, I believe.
Rapid aging is up 2-0. Becca, staves in the bottle or rapid aging?
I'm sticking with my Scientology of bourbon, which is rapid fucking aging. That should go down as the worst thing in existence.
Yep.
That's what I'm sticking with, and that's what we're going with.
That's what we're going with. There you go. There it is. The worst trend in bourbon is rapid aging, and I actually happen to agree with that. That would have been the one I'd have picked starting out at 7. It's terrible.
Horrible.
Bad thing. So there you go. And if you're listening to this and you're representing one of those companies, sorry for you. So
or if you're a Scientologist and like bourbon,
get out now while you still can.
Yeah. So there you go. All right. On that note, we're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. And we are going to start with Darren. Darren, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, aging as you should be, one day at a time, slow and easy, at The Bourbon Adventures.
Luke, how about you?
Wow. After that, I don't know. Let's see. Find us on Instagram at Santa Fe Boutique Wines, and you can find me on LinkedIn. Luke.
Okay. I seem to be rolling down the hill now when I'm rapid aging myself. I'm getting older 2 or 3 days per each one. It feels like. All right, Jason, how about you?
Living dog's life over here.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I'm the
He doesn't know who he is.
Bluegrass Bourbon Baron on Instagram. You can find Buzzard's Roost and Bourbon's Bistro on all the media platforms.
All right, Miss Beka Sue.
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Beka Sue, 1K, no C's.
For me, I'm an easy guy to find. I'm at Steve Akeley on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We've also got that company website. That thing's abvnetwork.com. That's the one you got to check out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more. abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us, ABV Barrel Shop. We'd love for you to check out what we have going on. That would be a very cool thing. We allow you to try before you buy. We get a lot of new things in the state. If you walk into our store, there might be some things you don't recognize. Don't worry, though. You can taste them. What better way to evaluate than by tasting it? And we don't carry rapid aged products. So check us out online, abvbarrelshop.com. Becca, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. Fridays, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Later.
See ya.
Peace. Before we finish the show, let's talk about some of the great companies that support the ABV network. First up is Moonshine Still Pro. Moonshine Still Pro is owned and operated by Russell Creed, who makes stills for the hobby distiller. He offers a one-stop shop for everything the at-home distiller needs. Whether it's a small, experimental stovetop still or something bigger you run outside, he has the still or parts you would have difficulty fabricating yourself if you were trying to build a DIY still project. Additionally, he has resources to assist in creating unique distilled spirits, including heirloom grains, barrels for aging, and recipes. Check out Russell's company online at moonshinestillpro.com. Finally, I have a question for you. Have you ever boxed a bear? Of course not. That'd be silly. Bears really don't follow the rules, so shots in the back of the head, punches to the nuts, and scrums after the bell would be the norm. A better idea would be to enjoy Boxing Bear Whiskey, a brand crafted by Nobleton's Distilling House in Union, Missouri, and sold exclusively at the ABV Barrel Shop in suburban St. Louis. This is a popular offering that sells out quickly, but when you're in town, stop by the ABV Barrel Shop and see if they have it in stock. Better yet, sign up for their email and text distribution over at abvbarrelshop.com and you'll know exactly when it is in stock. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.